Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts for the collective in a multitude of ways. And I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to employ them in any way they or the Most High deem fit. Okay, collective. So clearly, there's a little bit of opposition with this message getting out, okay? We need to tap into the business side of things first so we can clear that out so I can speak fluently about this energy. Something about someone clearing up. I'm hearing their space, their throat chakra, just clearing their energy so they can speak clearly and convey things clearly in a clear, concise way. Perhaps that might need to be your prayer moving forward. Okay, if you're having throat chakra blockages, okay. Sometimes I often use that before I come on. So I do say my prayers before coming on, and that's one of the things I incorporate, just allowing me to be a clear conduit of concise messaging, clearing that throat chakra before I come on. Okay, collective. It's getting after dark already, okay? It is now 10:25 p.m. Today is January 5th, 2026. That day or time might be important for you. Those numbers, 1, 5. Someone could be a Capricorn in this energy, 10, 26. I'm hearing all signs. I just heard Scorpio, but then I heard all signs, okay? Okay, so 204, as I say that, definitely on par with this message. There's heavy levels to this message, okay? So let's get into this energy. Let me first start off by saying welcome back, okay? If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe so you can stay tuned in with the latest messaging, okay? Someone is definitely tuned into your energy. Okay, I'm hearing you've always been a frequency, so they really got to tune in to feel you, collective. Okay, so let's tune into these things. The journals I have available for you guys: the Heart Work Journal to help you move through heart chakra blockages, undoing, removing, assessing, analyzing, excising, okay, the emotional blockages that you find yourself stuck with, emotional traumas and baggage that you may feel blocking you from becoming your highest self. Understand you have to have a clear, clean heart to tap into the love energy, to fully embody the frequency you are meant to embody to align with your purpose, okay? So, check out the Heart Work Journal. I'll link them all below. They're available on Amazon. No need to reach out to me or anyone else. Straight on Amazon, direct to your door service. Something about Amazon deliveries are significant. I'm hearing special delivery, so you could be getting a special delivery soon. I'm seeing a stork in my mind's eye. Okay, so you're being delivered a divine message, maybe here at this time with this message or from someone soon. Okay, I'm hearing Cupid's done it again. Okay, so let's tap into it as we talk about the hearts, right? The Heart Work Journal. So matters of the heart are significant. Got it. Okay. Let's tap into the next journal, the Dream Catcher Journal, a journal that allows you to document your dreams in a detail oriented fashion to allow for you to decipher and decode them in the way they were meant to be. So there's prompts in the journal to kind of make you tap into your memory bank a little bit more, to remember certain things about the dreams you might not remember upon waking, okay? Things that stood out, some vivid imagery. Someone is definitely a astral traveler. I'm here, astral projector, okay? So quite literally, your soul's on a mission when you are trying to rest, or when you think you're at rest, is what I'm hearing. You need to document these things accordingly, because I'm just seeing like a little trail. Trail mix could be significant, like a trail of things being left for you to follow, okay? To find that golden pot at the end of the rainbow. The last journal I have for you guys available on Amazon is the download journal. This journal is for those who receive divine downloads in the wake state, right? And you want to document them accordingly. You definitely want to document downloads. Even if you are not meant to be a channeler, a medium, doing the thing of things, if you are, you definitely want to document them in a detail-oriented fashion so you can decode them before coming on and delivering them in any way you see, in any way they or the Most High deem fit. So whether you're on a platform, YouTube, social medias could be significant here coming up shortly. Social media could be significant for you here in the recent future. Okay, soon. All right. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Okay. So, yeah, somebody's definitely having throat chakra blockages and energy going on. But the download journal is for you to document your downloads in a concise manner so you can decode and decipher them for yourself, for a collective, whatever may have you, right? You might find that you are being given divine messages about your family, your path, your purpose, a collective of people you work with, something at work could be significant, okay? Any of that could be significant. Channel it as you are called to and write it down clearly, right? And write it out specifically how you're called to do it, okay? This sounds like a class for someone. If you're called to write something in bold, write it in bold. If you're called to write something in a different color, write it in a different color. Here on my paper, I have two different colors, pink and blue. Okay, so someone definitely wants to communicate love for you and to you, okay? Concisely, though. So they're trying to, I'm just seeing someone practicing like in the mirror, like, can I, let me just, I feel like, okay. And it's like the words aren't quite coming out clear, okay. So let's tap into this message, which is brought to you by Burning Blue, Mariah the Scientist. If you're anything like me, you love that song, you love her music. But this message has been trying to come through. It's been like weaving itself through my messages lately, and finally we're here. Okay, so the moment they confess is about to be here. The moment you guys are able to convey this energy to one another is finally going to be here soon. I'm seeing, yes, Amazon deliveries. Something about that could be significant. You could be seeing this person's name everywhere, feeling their energy within your energy, okay? It's about that time is what I'm getting, okay? I'm just keep hearing that Mariah Carey is time. So someone's name is definitely Mariah or starts with the M. MS could be significant. Someone could be a scientist. Something about labs are significant. Maybe, okay, we're going to get into that in a minute. As I mentioned in the last video, 616 is significant. What did I title my last video? You're being prepared for purpose. Check that one out, okay? So I mentioned 616 in that video, and it's still prevalent to this day, is what I'm hearing, okay? So something from the past is still prevalent to this time, okay? This love energy surrounding you is prevalent to this time, okay? 616 is highly significant for the twin flame journey, which I didn't know. I learned today. So you see how divine timing is at play with these messages, right? I'm attributing it to Bible scriptures and things like that in the last video. And here it is very significant to a twin flame journey. What I learned today on YouTube from doing my due diligence, 616 is symbolic of someone, two people, several someones, okay, being in a twin flame separation. You and this person, I'm definitely seeing divine masculine, divine feminine energy. 616 signifies the separation twin flames go through, the preparation that you experience while in separation, but it also thought to be linked to the reunion, and that reunification is soon upon you. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing two blues, okay, on my speaker. So communication back and forth will be had rather soon, sooner than later. Okay, I'm getting a wave of emotions. Okay, someone has been experiencing, you or this person have both been experiencing feeling each other in your energy, this heart chakra opening, going through this burning blue flame of spiritual transformation. You both are intended, one or both of you are intended to live and lead this intense spiritual life, and you are in preparation for this, kind of a feet to the fire moment. Go back to that last reading. I won't get all into that because I explained it there, okay? But this person is the ideal candidate because both of you are chosen. Okay, there's levels to this. So you couldn't rush into this romance. You couldn't just focus on your love life. You couldn't just focus on instant gratification and having all the things, right? Because you wouldn't stay focused on your purpose. So what ends up happening, or what ended up happening, is you two had to go on this separate journey, learning self, shedding the layers, right? Getting in alignment with the person meant to be in this divine union, in this divine marriage, in this divine purpose. You had to let go of the ego, quit living in the root chakra, right? Unbalanced root chakra. Okay, nothing wrong with the root chakra, but that's all about ego, pride, and instant gratification, passion, intense passions. You know what I mean? 1255, definitely significant. That's my second time seeing it today. Okay, so you are this person with all signs. You and this person could be a Sagittarius, 5 is what? Gemini or Taurus energy. Okay, so like I said, I'm seeing the Temperance card. You had to, I'm also seeing materialize, Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy in my mind's eye. Okay, so you had to become, like I said, these people. You had to endure. You had to have patience, okay? And with Gemini, I'm getting, again, heavy communication. I don't know if you can hear the sirens going off in the background behind me. This love is definitely protected, okay? Because it is a chosen love. You must know that you had to be, quote unquote, purified to be ready for this love, not living in your lowest vibration, but really elevating self, tapping into that higher crown consciousness self to be ready for this love. So let's get into the reading with our good sis Mariah, because that's what we're here for, right? Okay. So this person, as I mentioned in the last reading, is a kind of correlated to a blue flame founder. Flounder and quarter pounders could be significant. You could be eating fish. Burgers could be significant. Burger King, something about that significant. Yeah, someone's all the kings, okay? All the king's horses and all the king's men. Something about Humpty Dumpty. Okay. So this person had to pick up the pieces. You both had to pick up the pieces of who you were meant to be and become, and where you were going and with whom, okay? So you probably know who this is. You just don't know when it's going to occur. So I'm just getting heavily anticipatory energy, like you both are really anticipating this reunification, okay? But this is an ideal candidate because they are highly dedicated and willing to work relentlessly at becoming them, at becoming their best selves. And I'm also hearing to see you at your best self. So at your best, Aaliyah is coming through. They want to see you at your best, okay? They know your capabilities. They know that they are the person that can lift you up in this energy, okay? So With scientists, ooh, spirit. What I'm getting is you both were basically experimenting in the past, experimenting like mad scientists in the lab. What you want, what you don't want, testing different things, different theories. Nope, I don't blend well with that. I don't really like that. Okay, I kind of like this person, but not with that type of, you know what I'm saying? So very trial and error, very hypothesis, theory, scientific method, if you will. So you two both can be very detail oriented. Also, I'm getting you are very I'm just seeing a checklist. Okay, checking the list, having a list and checking it twice. You know what you want, you know what works for you know who you are. The only thing is, oftentimes we don't recognize we evolve, right? So the person you were at 20 couldn't possibly, okay, the mate you attract when you're 20, right, wouldn't be probably fit for you because you were meant to evolve so much. I'm hearing so many times into your highest version because you wouldn't stop until you're at your best. Okay, you or this person. So basically, everyone before you two were experiments. That's funny. Sucks to be them. Okay. But I'm hearing, lo and behold, rest assured that you found the right recipe to change you a burning blue color. Someone is a scientist, someone works in a lab. I'm seeing someone's name could be Ryan. I'm actually seeing like a kid's YouTube show. He and his mom work at like science experiments, and I'm just seeing them mixing chemicals and it turning a bright blue from a chemical reaction. Thank you. Okay. You two have caused a chemical reaction within each other. This isn't just a physical attraction. This is a chemical reaction you've had with this person. Okay, so clearly y'all have mixed fluids because I'm being guided to share that. Number one, I can't stop cheesing, so y'all probably can't. Number two, before I came on, y'all know I be having my little spiritual breaks, scrolling down to the Facebook. And what did I see? All in the collective business. I said, it was a man saying, I forget his name. I'm just hearing Mario Winans. Okay, is that where I'd rather be? No, that's Darnell Jones. We'll get to what Mario Winans is in a minute. Somebody's name could be Mario. Now I'm seeing someone saving Mario saving Princess Peach. Let's slow down. This person feel like they gotta save you, or they are the person to save you and put you up in a castle. Cinderella energy. They don't want me to say what I'm about to say, collective. On Facebook, I'm trying to log off so I can log in and do my job. Y'all know I'm at work. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I am at work. Thank you very much. If you enjoy my customer service, okay, somebody enjoys your services. Anywho, collective, let's focus. He was like, on the video, he was like, those sex flashbacks just ain't going to cut it no more, collective. Two green speakers, as I say this, a heart lit up. Those flashbacks ain't going to do it no more. Okay, they're ready to communicate this. I'm going to need to F you again, like, for real. Child. And it was so breathtaking. This person can have light eyes. Their eyes are very piercing. Your eyes are very piercing. Something about the eye connection is very intense because, number one, let me just tell y'all, like, I'm not really, like, eyes, like, creep me out. If you know, eyes are the window to the soul. Some of us see too much. I'll just say that, okay? But his eyes were very intense. Okay, someone could have light brown or hazel eyes, but yeah, the eye contact is crazy or it's about to be crazy, and they're gonna call you and let you know, collective. They done playing with you. You know this is serious. I don't know why you acting like you don't know. That's what I keep getting. And they finna bust you down again, collective. You or this person could be You or this person could be between the ages of 23 and 47. Something about when someone was 23 or 24 years old. Perhaps you knew this person since your 20s. Y'all slick. Somebody could have been a Marine, an armed force person. I got the Marines, I got the Navy, I got soldiers. So you two are soldiers for the kingdom, okay? That's why you both had to endure this intense blue flame. I'm telling you, go back to the last reading. Okay, that's where you'll get all the details about what this blue flame means. Names could be Kim or David. Okay, but in the song, she says, "You're like another fire breathing creature." Both of you could have fire in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, okay? Something about that is significant. Something about Chicago is significant. Let me just say this. Something about our good cousin Kanye is significant. The West family is significant. Northwest is significant. Chicago, Illinois is significant. I'm going to put that there, leave it there. We finna leave it there. Let it stay there. Okay, you could have that was like butting into my energy as well. So what I'm getting is with our good cousin Kanye, you could have somebody in your energy who's not so mentally stable. I'll just say that. And now I'm looking at that phrase. We had our French phrase. Y'all know we learned in French. Check in, l'appel du vide. Okay, if I said that incorrect, somebody correct me. Call it a void. Okay, so somebody is ready to jump off a cliff and confess this love for you, while you got an ex or somebody else in the energy ready to jump off a cliff because you not entertaining the mess no more. Okay, divorce, right? With the Wesses. Okay, somebody could live in the northwest region of the United States, of the world. Where is that even? Chicago is definitely significant. Someone is shy. The show Shy could be significant. The Shy, I haven't watched that in a little while. Somebody's name could be Keisha, Emmett, any of those names on there. I'm hearing Pam significantly. I don't remember any other names. I'm just seeing Duda. Y'all, that's my type. Okay, match our business. That's my type. But Duda, what did he say? I'm one of one, mother. You're one of one. They're one of none. So that's why y'all go together real bad. That's why y'all are a match, because there's no one like you. There's no one like them. So it had to be them. Like, because if you're looking for someone equally yoked, then honey, you need next level like yourself, someone who is top notch. Okay, so she also says you're like another fire burning. You're like another fire breathing creature, but it don't burn how it appears. You're not how you appear. They got to know you deeper. Okay, once these layers come on, once these layers were coming off, they were able to experience you in your fullness. Okay. The more you got to know yourself, the more they were able to see you for who you truly are. The more you revealed about yourself, showing that, yeah, you're really different, embodying your uniqueness, collective. Okay. You were never meant to stand in the crowd. You were meant to stand out. So the more you blended in, they couldn't see you. Your person can't find you because you look like everybody else. But the more you step into your own energy, okay, they can see who you are, and they say, yeah, I like that over there. That's more like the things on my checklist. Collected. Two Navy men can be significant. Okay, something about this is a forbidden love. Okay, something about it is forbidden because the actual story of Burning Blue is about two Navy men trying to be together. Okay. So take that where it resonates. Okay. If it applies, then catch this vibe, baby. But okay. So you're not what you appear to be. You weren't. They're seeing you for who you are now, okay? She also says, but don't forget it if the person you fell for ever do freezes. It's only because you ain't here. So this person has frozen up outside of your energy, or what I'm getting is because of this intense chemical reaction, they've frozen up, okay? Somebody here is a scientist, somebody here is a mathematician. Thanks for tapping into my energy because now I got to do all this science and math work. So, homework is definitely significant. You guys had to do your homework on self to know thyself, to even understand the type of person you want and need, okay? We could all easily run out here and link up with anything, everybody, because they cute and nice, but not many of us do the work to really look into who we are as a person, what actually mirrors us, and what our needs are. Not necessarily what we want in a person, but what we'll need in a person. That person that will help propel you forward into your purpose, into your future, into destiny with them, okay? Alongside each other. Someone that will grow along with you. So you can't be someone who's ambitious and with someone who's comfortable staying stagnant. Neither one of those paths are wrong or right. It's just you have to choose what's more befitting to you and where you're going. Most times, we need the Most High, our spiritual team, our ancestors' hand, to lend a helping hand in helping us uncover ourselves. So then we can then uncover who, what, where we're meant to be with, okay? So do the internal work, do the journaling, do all the works, the shadow works, the heart works, the brain works, I'm hearing the soul work. Do all of that, okay? And tap into who you really are, okay? But they're frozen now, or they were frozen in this energy, not knowing where to go, what to say, what to do, how to take it. Okay, so now they're not. She says, I was as cold as ice long ago until you lit my fire, okay? You have lit a fire up under them. The most I'm seeing two flames. You both candles could be significant. Coconut could be significant, okay? Coconut wax for some reason is significant. But you're glowing. You lit a fire under yourself, this person under their self. So you're glowing right in front of each other, okay? You're like two glowing flames in the night. So only you two match. Do you get what I'm saying? There's real compatibility here, not just on the surface level. There's a chemical reaction that happens between you two. That's why it's not like anyone else since your 20s, honey. Okay? That man you've been thinking about this whole time, not a toxic situation. Like I always say, I don't want to talk about my ex. Let's not talk about yours, okay? We're not talking about them. Then I got this fire sign is burning intensely for you. Someone has heavy fire in their chart. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to leave it at that. This person is simmering in these feelings for you. They're burning blue. The throat chakra is burning, collective, burning. I'm also hearing somebody in your past could be burning up too in more ways than one, upset, physically, spiritually, genitally. Okay, but their throat chakra is burning, holding back these feelings for you. What I'm also getting is you have an ex very blue and depressed in the energy. Okay, people, places, and things that you had to let go of, enduring this intense purifying fire to embrace your intense spiritual life. Those things you had to let go of, people you had to let go of, are feeling blue as well. So heavy on the blue energy, and perhaps they'll communicate that with you. Somebody's communicating their dismay is what I'm hearing. Oh well, may they be blessed all of their days, okay? Maybe this will inspire them to get on their spiritual path and their purpose, okay? Perhaps that's what this whole thing was all about. You being an inspiration to those trying to hold you back. Anywho, moving right along, let's keep it on a positive note. They're burning blue, honey. The throat chakra is burning up. These feelings have them feeling blue. So they're blue as well, okay? Feeling sad about this energy because they're essentially blocking the flow. You see why I say we have to unblock the heart chakra and let emotions flow. You block yourself and you block your blessings when you don't. This pure flame, this pure blue flame, somebody could work at the blue flame, somebody could be a dancer or like to dance, okay, professionally or not, whatever may have you. This could just be someone, I'm seeing ancestral dancing, someone just enjoys dancing, the art of dancing. You really feel music differently. You definitely do. That's why we're channeling all this music. Thank you. You are my tribe if that's you, okay? So welcome, dance on with your bad self. But a pure blue flame is signifying complete combustion. A pure blue flame is hotter than yellow or orange, collective, okay? So they are hotter than hot. I'm hearing in more ways than one. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, this person's flame has been lit on so many levels that they didn't even know existed. Possibly yours as well. They cannot even entertain the dancers, the other ladies, the activities they used to indulge in with the opposite gender, or gender of love interest, will say, okay. Those were yellow and orange flames, collective. You, however, have lit a love in them, opened their heart. Okay, this passion, this love energy. I have a lot of pink and blue in my energy. Okay, again, that's giving me male, female again, but just take what resonates. David is significant. So perhaps they were dealing with their own David and Goliath, like their Goliath in their life. You as well. That's what had to be purified off. They're fighting for this love, okay? They're fighting for this love. Raising capital is what I'm getting. So money can be significant. They want to come into this as stable as possible. They don't want any other Goliaths coming in trying to test this energy, or they know there will be things that come in and try to test this energy. So they want to be the most prepared. Like they want to prepare all of the things that they can control. Did I say can twice? Somebody could be from Canada, Kansas. They want to do all the things that they can physically control on their end. Okay, because they know spiritually, just time will tell is what I'm hearing. Other things will come in to challenge this. So they want to set a firm, stable foundation. Okay, but them other flames was yellow or orange, okay? Also, they're getting the courage. They're stepping into their purpose with confidence and creativity, coming in on how they can confidently. They're trying to think of creative ways to confidently express these feelings to you. Thank you, Spirit, for clearing that up for me. The throat chakra is chakraing, okay? They miss you and love you desperately, is what I'm hearing. And what I kind of got jotted on the side, I'm going to just start turning on my camera from now on. I don't know why it's so hard to say this. They don't know why it's so hard to say this. That just gives me Aries energy, but they're coming in no matter what. They just, I'm getting the double dutch feeling again. If you ever did double dutch, you know that we got a little rock back and forth. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, test the ropes and wait for the right swing at the right hand. You see what I'm saying? Something about a right hand man is significant. They want to be your right hand man. They want to be that rock you can always fall back on. They want to be your stability. Okay. So, okay. Got it. They're trying to figure out how to remain hard as a rock, be stable, and still be soft and open up. Thank you, Spirit, for that clarification. This is a person who's used to being hard as a rock. They can have an athletic body or just a very athletic person, athletic minded, very structured, detail oriented. I'm seeing tidy, but that's not what I want to say. Like very organized, structured, and just disciplined is what I want to say. Thank you. D's are significant. DS are significant or SD. Okay, South Dakota. I'm here in South Michigan, South LA. All kind of Souths are coming up. You could be from the South Side. That's just giving me Lloyd South Side. Uh, uh, uh. Meet me on the South Side, girl. The South Side. Okay, so I was about to say Aaliyah again. That's Ashanti and Lloyd, ain't it? Anywho, it hurts them more than it hurts you holding back these feelings. Knowing they have these feelings for you, knowing they're the one withholding this truth, these words burn more and more the longer they're unsaid. They know these words are something they can't get rid of. No more hints or being passive. They have to take the lead on this. Like I said, no matter what, they're coming in to say this. No more holding back. I know you're tired of hearing it, so am I. Here we are, okay? Understand different people are on different parts of the timeline. We just got to do our due diligence. Yes, I've been seeing hearts everywhere today, like literally everywhere, like a water drop in the shape of a heart. Like it is absolutely absurd. I have a blue heart sitting in front of me, okay? So someone is ready to communicate the deepest feelings of their heart. That's also giving me what is that called? The heart of the ocean with Titanic. Somebody's name could be Rose. Roses are significant. They're ready to give you your flowers or literally give you roses as well. Dates are significant. Black tie affair is significant. Just sexy outings and I'm just seeing dinner dates and like expensive restaurants or just not the norm. Not down to the blue flame child or Fridays, okay? Even though ain't nothing wrong with a little Fridays. Sizzling chicken. And whatever happened to the Jack Daniels chicken? Somebody could like Jack Daniels. This could be a drinker, a brown drinker. Okay, I'm seeing you two are opposites. Okay, let's continue. These feelings are burning them up though, and it's worse because they know they're the one holding it back. So, like, at any point, they could end the suffering. So, that's killing them more collective. A lifesaver is significant. You're a lifesaver to them. Yeah, you changed them. You changed their life. Okay, you essentially saved their life in a way. I'm getting the both of you. This connection has put you through this. I'm hearing spiritual warfare. Also, the blue flame in mythology signifies opposition. So you have or will be experiencing opposition from this spiritually as well as physically, but you put them in the energy to change themselves and they you. So vice versa, right? So you guys essentially saved each other. You saved your lineages. You've done a lot just by embracing a love deeper than the ocean. How you like them apples? Apples could be significant. New York could be significant. New Jersey, that whole side of the place. I heard that side of the town. So opposite sides of the town attract, as I was about to say, opposites attract. You guys are definitely opposites, okay? As long as you're a true leader, she says, then I'll oblige. Promise to please you. But if you decide to open fire, then it's treason. Okay? Y'all catching the layers? Okay? This. If you shoot, then you can bet every single silver dollar and your last few cents that I will too. And I mean it, okay? He's basically letting it be known, as long as you're in the upright position, operating as the divine masculine in your leadership role, leading with integrity, guiding us somewhere positive with purpose, not being passive, and really taking the lead on things, then I'll oblige and please you in any way possible. Okay? Um, I'm hearing subscribe to. So you're willing to be down with this man, with this energy, okay? Y'all really feeling each other. What I'm hearing, sensing, feeling is there's nothing about this person you don't like. Like, you don't see anything that you wouldn't like, okay? But if they decide to backslide, start tripping, go against the partnership, go against the plan of purpose, backslide in their leadership, get passive and start looking for other things, down at the Blue Flame, then they will have some heavy opposition on their hands dealing with you, okay? Something about every single silver dollar. Somebody could wear silver. Silver dollars are significant. I'm hearing silver dollars on altars. Okay. But she also says, tell me, where do we go from here? They know they have to communicate, right? Because this is the male in the energy, okay? Gender not specific here. We're talking energy, emperor, empress energy. This is the male energy. They know if they're supposed to be this leader that they talk about, convey they want to be, then they have to take the lead. They have to take the reins of this relationship. So they have to come in and tell you where you go from here. They understand that now. She says, I can feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. Honey, cold sweats. Somebody waking up sweating from the dream state. Whatever's going down in the dream state, hearing it goes down in the DMs. Whatever they're seeing, learning, communicating with you, thank you, Spirit. Tapping into, they're seeing you fully operate in yourself and your gifts. Crown chakra fully exposed. They understand that you are tapped in on another level than most people, and you're no longer hiding that, speaking from the heart, embracing that spiritual journey. Has them sweating, honey. Every level is opened up for them. Like, oh, somebody can be visually attractive, mentally attractive, spiritually attractive, cook, clean, good conversation. Like, somebody must be pranking me. Bring out Ashton Kutcher, because where's the fine print? Okay. I'm hearing you find shit too. Okay. So, yeah, like, you're their favorite team player. Someone could like the Steelers football team. Now, y'all know I'm not a sports girly. I do have on a sports Steelers shirt today, and I was guided to look down, and that's what I see. They could be a football fan. Blue, red, and yellow is significant. Black and yellow is significant. Blue, red, yellow. Communicating their passion for you with confidence. Okay. But they don't care as long as you're right there. They're all in. As long as you're next to them, collective, that's all they need, is that reassurance that you'll be right there with them. You won't break their heart. You won't turn around. You won't let doubt, other people, naysayers, any negativity into this energy. I'm just seeing people, two people locked in, hands in hand. They want to know that you will be I don't like to say ride or die, that you'll be a team player with them, okay? I'm hearing you're on the offense, he's on the offense, you're on the defense, whatever it is. He'll handle it, okay? He just needs you to be the pretty cheerleader on the sideline, collective. He needs you to pass out the water and things. He'll handle everything else. He just needs someone that's down to ride with him as he leads to this purpose, okay? And you both have a purpose now. Don't forget that. Let's not get in codependent energy and forget that we are supposed to be our own autonomous human beings, okay, with your own feelings, emotions, passions, goals, ambitions, right? They don't want, this is the type of person, they want to be a power couple, okay? You might need to go back to the power couple reading, just scroll down, look at the things, okay? But they need someone who is going to, can hold themselves up, right? Don't rely on them for everything. So, okay, someone that's strong in their own right, okay? Not someone who's going to be weak and just let them do everything and take the back seat. This person likes your ambition. They like your goal orientedness. Confirmation as I say that. They love your drive. Thank you for the confirmation. They love your drive. They love your spirit. They love your authenticity. Whatever you do, whenever this reunification happens, whenever this relationship comes through, one, check back and let your girl know it happened. Okay? Okay, confirmations are always welcome. And two, don't forget yourself. Don't forget your needs. Remember not to lose yourself in this energy. Heavy on the Eminem energy coming through. Slim Shady. Okay, don't lose yourself in this energy, okay? Yeah, Detroit could be significant. 8 Mile, the movie could be significant. You could have watched that. That could be your favorite movie. Some Kim, okay, wasn't that his ex name? Somebody's ex name could be David or Kim. Somebody's name is David or Kim, okay? Somebody's ex is gonna have a tizzy when this comes through. It's okay. It's all right. Just breathe. They'll be fine. Just pray for them, okay? The years between 88 and 89 could be significant, okay? Somebody could be born in those years. 80s babies, 90s babies. I'm hearing 80s babies, 90s maybe. RM is significant. RD is significant. Something about a road, 8 Mile road, drive. Okay, yeah, they want to go the distance with you. They might want to take a long distance trip with you, okay, a road trip. DNW could be significant. Also, the DMV area. Greer, Ford, Morgan, Rob, Black, Matt, Will, Tammy, TB initials. Yeah, somebody might want to take a flight, honey. I hear a plane over my head. SS is significant. Have you on the S's in the energy? 2 S's. Take that as it resonates. It could be 2 Sagittarius for all I know. CT, JC, JS, JF. Okay. 44 is definitely significant, okay? Heavy on this romance energy. The romance will be picking up. This Valentine's Day will be significant for one of you, most of you, if not all of you, okay? They understand that you are the ideal candidate. They are coming through to say this. They don't know why it's so hard to say, so I can't tell you why it's so hard to say, but they finna come tell you everything they've been burning up, trying to keep back from you, okay? This is the one. You probably dreamt about them. They dream about you. Sit back and let the story unfold, collective, okay? With that being said, we will leave this beautiful energy right where it is. As I always say, if you feel inclined, please like, share, and subscribe. Always come and go in love and light. Seek purpose, not just paychecks. And always, always, always do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And until next time, peace, y'all.